And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. How is that for a gorgeous sight? The Washington Monument here in the District of Columbia, so beautifully framed in the sunlight. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Washington Wizards here in Capital One Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, "I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same." Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Russell Westbrook.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Sharing the wing spots, it's Thompson and Wiggins. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Panini in at the power forward. And for Washington, we've got Avdia, Daniel Tice out there with Daniel Gafford. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
Now here's Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. It's good from long range.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
Beal against Thompson. Outside Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
Shooting 2. First free throw is good.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
And both free throws good for Beal.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Thompson passes to Curry. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
Don't let the small size fool you. Curry does not fear getting inside and getting knocked around.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And he's good on the first of 3.
And something we've seen the last few years boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
And the second free throw, good. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
And he nails the third.
Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
Beal gets a wide open look, and the three ball is good. Beal's got 5 now.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Back to Curry, a three ball. It's rebounded by Tice. Brett, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
So it's the Warriors now after the made shot from Bradley Beal. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
Free throw good from Wiseman.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back. Always growing as a player.
Now here's Westbrook. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Gafford kicks to Beal. Gafford trying to break free. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Beal's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now here's Curry. 23 points his last outing. Wiseman up top. Back to Curry. Lets it go with a 3. And that one is off. And the Wizards now going the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Thompson passes to Curry. Higgins outside. Now here's Wiseman. He's covered by Beal. It's rebounded by Tice.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now Curry. Following the miss by Denny Avdia from deep. The pass to Panini. The 3. Westbrook pulls it in. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Driving inside. Here's Gafford. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession. Finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And there it is for him.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Beal. 9 points in the game so far. Gafford inside. He's covered by Wiseman. Here's Avdia. Offline with his three. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Panini. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Curry doing a great job there with the pass. Of course, you're worried about the shot all the time, but a nice setup from Steph.
Now here's Beal. Here's Tice. Westbrook scanning the floor. The shot's good from Tice.
Solid pass off the pick and roll. Part of Westbrook's game he's really developed.
Westbrook against Curry. Inside. Wiseman with the bucket. Wiseman's got 5 now.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Gafford. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Now here's Avdia. He's covered closely. Wiggins with some nice D.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Here's Wiggins. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Open shot, Thompson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, looking to shoot immediately off the pass, and I don't think he even felt the leather that time.
Beal up top. He's covered by Thompson. Drills the 3-pointer.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Warriors lead it. Curry passes to Panini. Here's Thompson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Westbrook. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Wiggins thrive as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. There's a huge weight off his shoulders.
And that mental aspect impacts players. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
No good on that one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Carlisle, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Hachimura comes in for Daniel Tice. Little, he's checked in for Avdia. And it's DeLon right in for Beal. And he's good on the second.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Right, looking around. Hachimura with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Right, the pass to Little. Outside Westbrook. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Edwards, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Warriors, Oubre comes in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. So it's the Wizards now, trailing by 2. That one drops for him.
Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Here's Barnes. He dishes it to Wiseman. Right outside. And Wiseman sends it back.
and putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Now here's Barnes. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
That's his first personal
Really just a
foul.
great play
Third
to
team
sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Warriors have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Barnes dishes to Harris. Oubre with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And here's Barnes for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. He doesn't make a mistake that time.
Passes to Hachimura. Warriors with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down. Yeah, and the crowd immediately letting the officials hear it after that whistle.
Hachimura finds right. Lobbed up there for Hachimura. It's stolen by Wiseman. Here's Barnes. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Jordan Poole.
And that's now 9 points for Barnes. Wizards trail by 6.
Golden State foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here is Carlisle. 8 points his last outing. Edwards passes to Little. Now Edwards. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Barnes kicks to Oubre. Another three for Golden State.
Nice to see Oubre step up and do that.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Wizards. 7-point differential. Pass to Hachimura. Edwards looking it over. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Barnes passes to Harris. Barnes against Edwards. Poke loose. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Over Barnes. Off the left rim and out.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 9.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Shooting
Like
one.
to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Gill is checked in for Hachimura. Wizards trail by 8. And here's Edwards. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Little kicks to Edwards. Pass to Little. Right outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's the teardrop. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Now, here's Poole. Guarded by Wright. Wiseman. Here's Harris. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Oubre for three. That shot off, and the Wizards now going the other way. And there's the pass to Little from the baseline. They retain possession.
Well, that's successful physicality on Oubre's part. Not afraid to get right up in the shooter's business.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Puts it up from 12. No good off the front iron. Washington trailing. To the inside. And right with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists now in this one. Edwards against Barnes. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. We've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything, but he understands that it's also a team effort.
You got to do it together, and I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership, and that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead the guys.
Great leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing.
And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along is also about setting the tone for collaboration.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Barnes, Kelly Oubre out there with James Wiseman. Then there's Jordan Poole, and it's Harris in at 7. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Nice ball movement by Washington.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. There's the lob to the hoop, and finished off by Wiseman. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
Here's Wright following the score by Golden State. And the jumper is on the mark. Wright's got his 3rd basket of the night. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And a new crew getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Carlisle. Avdia comes in for Little. Bradley Beal's checked in for DeLon Wright, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Edwards. Now here's Wiggins. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul.
Clever drive there by Wiggins, slipping inside and then drawing the contact on the shot.
For Golden State.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
It also feels like they just got into a great rhythm from the three-point line right away in the game.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Wizards trail by 12. Westbrook passes to Gafford. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. 3-on-3. Here's Wiggins. Rebounded by the Wizards. Here's Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
They get Stephen Curry.
Again, more attack mode play from Russell Westbrook. He just puts it on the deck and draws contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Westbrook. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Now Westbrook just plays with an incredible competitive fire, and that energy right now, he's not taking any possessions off.
And the Wizards making a change here. Tice is checked in. And he can't hit the second. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Wiggins. And he makes good on the way. Wiggins has got 5.
The assist.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Beal finds Westbrook. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Back to Curry. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
Westbrook against Curry. Outside Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Beal, no good. Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Rebounded by the Wizards. Now, here's Avdia. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Now, here's Avdia. It's a 14-point game. Back to Gafford. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Hachimura is checked in for the Wizards. Here's Wiggins. He's got 5. There's a lob for Harris. And he lays in the alley-oop.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Westbrook with it. He's got 6. And there's the drive. And he comes up with the deuce. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Harris's shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Beal, who's coming off a 13-point game against Portland. A fader, and it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Beal. Beal's got 3 assists tonight.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Here's Harris. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
Great execution. Steph just ripping the defense right now to shreds. What a great screen and roll action that was.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. No good on the quick 3. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
Westbrook up top, guarded by Curry. And finished off by Avdia.
Well, Westbrook keeping his options open on that possession, doesn't force the shot, and finds a man breaking free.
It's Curry with the drive. That one good for 2. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Now here's Wiggins. 5 points in the game. Thompson from long range. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. And Brent, you look at the career of Klay Thompson. He's had improvements every step of the way.
Yeah, and he's still just an elite shooter that, because of what Steph does, because of Draymond's unselfishness, Klay is going to add 25 points in the blink of an eye. That, along with his defense, just make that backcourt something special.
One shot.
Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a conference player of the year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
And here's Westbrook after the 3-pointer from Klay Thompson. And finished off by Avdia.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Thompson against Beal. Thompson passes to Panini. And he drops it in from the low post. He has 6.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here's Tice. There's Beal with the 3. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
And This is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Second team foul.
And Washington has possession. Down by 12. Beal dishes to Westbrook. Shoots over Curry. Shot clock reset for Washington. Good on the shot.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Thompson passes to Curry. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Washington has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. The offensive rebound and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Washington. Daniel Tice at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Tice.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Carlisle, he's checked in for Avdia. And then for Golden State, James Wiseman, he's checked in for Harris. Poole comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Barnes in for Curry. Both free throws good from Tice. Warriors leading by 11. Barnes outside. Wiggins passes to Panini. To the paint. Here's Barnes. A beautiful reverse layup. Barnes has got 20 points.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Outside, Beal. Passes it to Carlisle. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. 5 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Barnes kicks to Poole. He takes it in. The shot off that time. Wizards trail by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Bounce pass, Hachimura. It's Beal on the wing. Guarded by Poole. Beal can't get it to go. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. 17 points was their biggest margin. The 3 from Poole. Hachimura grabs the miss. The Wizards shooting it quite well. 52% from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Carlisle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first
And you
personal
don't
foul.
ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Wizards have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
That free throw missing, and a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Gill is checked in for Daniel Tice. Little comes in for Hachimura. Edwards, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's DeLon Wright in for Russell Westbrook. And the Warriors also making a change. Oubre's checked in. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Barnes. Gill with the rebound. Washington's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Wright against Barnes, and stolen by Wright. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. Over Barnes. And it's Wright missing.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gill. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Little atop the key. Here's Edwards. The Wizards with another miss. Now here's Poole. Guarded closely. And the basket is good. Poole's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. We're trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead by 15. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive end. Take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Wizards trail by 15. They've got Bradley Beal. Daniel Tice out there with Avdia. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Gafford in at the center filling out the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Wiseman.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Love when Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
Outside Westbrook. That shot missing, and Golden State will go the other way with it. Thompson outside. There's the pass to Wiggins. They double team Curry, and it's Wiseman in the corner. 5 to shoot. Here's Wiggins. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Beal, that's for 2. The Warriors pull it in. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Westbrook. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Curry against Westbrook. Left side Curry. 5 on the clock.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
It's Beal at the elbow. Softly drops in the floater. 16 points for Beal.
Perfect soft touch there from Beal. He can be so delicate when needed.
Curry passes to Wiseman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
James Wiseman taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Wiseman. And both free throws good for Wiseman. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Passes it to Tice. Wizards passing it around. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Wiseman. Out to Thompson from downtown. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got 11.
3-point field goal.
This is why Klay Thompson is one of the best shooters in the league.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. It's an 18-point game. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. With the floater, and it's Curry laying it in. 16 points for him.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Westbrook against Thompson. Knocks it loose. Feeds it to Beal. Clock at 6. It's good.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Now here's Thompson. 11 points in the game. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Wiggins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's 7 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Beal from long range. He can't get that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Wiggins surveying the floor. The dish now to Thompson. Beal with it. Picked up by Thompson. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Oh, that was so good.
That might be a 50. Are we going 100 or 1,000? Westbrook with a unique combination of power and athleticism.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And the rejection by Gafford. Westbrook against Curry. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiseman's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Westbrook with the bucket.
There is no question that Russell is one of the top 10 athletes we have in the league. On full display there.
Hatchimer is checked in for Washington. The Warriors also with a sub. Harris is checked in for James Wiseman. And the Warriors with possession here. Here's Wiggins. Washington with the rebound. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Beal finds Westbrook. Now the pass to Gafford. Here's Beal. The tray. Thompson with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Wiggins dishes to Curry. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Wiggins has got 10 points.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, "We understand there will be a backlash. I don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. The Wizards making a switch here. Lights checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Barnes is checked in. They double-team Curry. Here's Harris. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Westbrook. Kept alive. Gafford. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. 6 points for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Barnes. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's blocked.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Curry gets the bucket.
Steph doing a better job as he gets on in years at changing his speeds. That time on the burst gets to 2.
Pass to Avdia. The feed to Westbrook. Drops in the layup for 2. Westbrook's got 16.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Wizards trailed by 19. Now, Wright. He's got 6. It's hauled in by Harris. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Lobbed up there for Barnes. And here is Hachimura. He has 5. Now here's Wright. Front past the arc. A shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 7 points for the quarter.
Trying more and more to utilize the 3-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his 2nd 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
And the rejection by Gafford. And Stephen Curry with the foul.
Personal foul.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Carlisle, he's checked in for the Wizards. Edwards comes in for Russell Westbrook. Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Stephen Curry. Wright, the pass to Carlisle. Back to Wright. All alone. And no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
That one falls.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Pass to Hachimura. And stolen by Barnes. Now the Warriors moving it up. Launches a three. Washington with the rebound.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Warriors leading by 18. Oubre outside. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That is his first foul of the game. Washington making some changes. Gill is checked in for Edwards. And it's Little in for Avdia. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Golden State. Poked away and stolen by Wright. Down low.
2 minutes.
And Wiseman sends it back. They recover it. A nice shot by Carlisle. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Warriors. 16-point lead. Oubre outside. And the pass to Barnes. Sinks the triple.
3-point field goal.
Barnes has got 7 points for the quarter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Little kicks to Wright. This one for three. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And here are the Warriors now. 19-point game. Barnes passes to Wiseman. Back to Barnes. Shoots off the step back. That one a little long. Washington's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Wright outside. He kicks it to Little. Fires for three. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And how about the night from Wiseman? There's no stopping this fella once he gets rolling. Good luck slowing him down.
Now here is Hachimura. He's got 5. Wright the pass to Little. Here's Gill. Just 5 on the clock. Right from outside. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Passes it to Barnes. Gill with the rebound. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Barnes out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Panini in at the 4 slot. Right outside. Dishes it to Little. There's Beal with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Beal's got 21 in the game.
No hesitation whatsoever. I just love how Beal makes that decision quickly to shoot off the catch.
Now here's Barnes. And here's Poole for 3. Washington with the rebound. Gill's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tipped away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
Klay Thompson.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Determined to produce. Beal plays with such desire on offense, always searching for the next shot.
Now here's Barnes. Over Little. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Wizards trail by 18. Poole with the steal. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. 2 free throws
Wizards
coming
foul.
up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And let's
At
get
the
your
line
take,
for the
guys, on the
Warriors.
scoring breakdown
Jordan
for the Warriors.
Poole.
And they've made
At the line
the
for
long
2.
range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
First free throw is good. Daniel Tice is checked in for Gill. Both free throws good from Poole.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Carlisle. Knocked loose. Poole with it. Barnes outside. Pass to Wiseman. Now here's Poole. It's blocked. Right outside. Now one of my favorite days in the NBA calendar, the trade deadline. Anything you'd like to see the league, Brent, adjust with?
I'd like to see them trade announcers if they could, Kevin. I would
Substitution
maybe
for
trade
the
you
Warriors.
for one Greg Anthony and a pick to be named later.
Man, I'd just be curious to know who that pick to be named later was going to be. I'm kind of sticking with Kevin on this one.
Thank you very much. And there's the pass to Beal. Passes it to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Barnes for 3. He can't hit that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. Right side Westbrook. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 18. Barnes looking around. And the Warriors miss again. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Washington. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Little dishes to Beal. Here's Carlisle. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Pass to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Westbrook against Thompson. Beal dropped. Oh!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. The pass to Wiggins. Unloads from 13. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D
Shooting for
to
Golden
compromise.
State. Andrew Wiggins. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Avdia's checked in for the Wizards. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room, with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
Here is Carlisle, and the shot goes in.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Westbrook against Curry. That one doesn't go. Now Washington takes it the other way. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. They need to avoid that.
Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Westbrook. He goes up again, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's his second personal
And
foul.
he's caught fire this quarter.
Yeah, for the Wizards.
To miss a shot.
Shooting 1.
One shot.
Warriors leading by 12. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Rebound by the Wizards. Avdia's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Beal kicks to Avdia. Passes it to Carlisle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. And again, Washington with the triple.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Wiseman. Back to Curry. Here's the 3. Rebound, Washington.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Timeout called the Warriors.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from three. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now Westbrook after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Outside, Beal. Goes up from the top of the key. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Beal's got 11 points here in just the second half. To the inside. They need this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Steph with a great job there of finding the seam and just attacking the paint, trying to get as deep as possible. And he gets a little bit physical with him, but it'll pay off in free throws.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Now, just a big defensive mistake there. I mean, it's like 3 points. You want to harass Steph, but when he goes to the free throw line, we know it's pretty much automatic. Always one of the league's best free throw shooters.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Wizards trail by 7. Outside, Beal. Now, here's Avdia. Covered by Wiggins. Now, Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. Wiseman with the rebound. Thompson against Beal. It's Thompson off the drive. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
There's another part of Klay Thompson's game he's showing off. Good handle there, and he sticks with it.
Outside, Beal. Kicks it to Avdia. Tice inside. Curry meets him. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Westbrook against Curry. Can't hit from 12.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Man, you see his eyes. Westbrook never getting off the rim there, and he has the focus to absorb the contact and still convert.
Wiseman. That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Russell Westbrook. 1 shot.
Free throw no good for Westbrook. Warriors leading by 7. On three-pointer, Wiggins, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Man, how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Now here's Beal. And here's Avdia. He feeds it to Westbrook. Sinks that one from the post. And it's 29 points for Russell Westbrook.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Curry looking around. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. The shot by Beal, no good. Golden State's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And it's Wiggins missing. Wizards trail by 8. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And the layup falls.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Curry passes to Wiggins. He dishes it to Thompson. Shoots the 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Take a snapshot of that. That was picture perfect from Clay.
And Westbrook, here we go. And Wiseman sends it back. Curry against Westbrook. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Wiseman.
That's what happens. You play up on Curry too much, and then he finds an angle, delivers the ball. Devastating pick and roll.
Here's Westbrook, and Thompson sends it back. Beal against Curry. Now here's Wiseman. Curry with it. Over Beal. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Pass to Gafford. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Curry against Westbrook. Right side Curry. To the paint. And the rejection by Gafford.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Curry against Westbrook. To the left side wing. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Clay. Tonight's passing was special. It looked like everybody was getting touches. How selfless is this team right now?
Well, that's what makes us special. That's what makes us champions. It's all about sharing the ball. That's when basketball is beautiful. That's when we look our best. And, you know, tonight was a testament to that.
You had heads swiveling all night, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.